Welcome back to HECTOR News TV, and today we're going to look at 5 signings Mikel Arteta can complete with £250 million transfer budgets. So the first person on the list is Ben White, and Ben White is a player that is very likely to join the Gunners after Arsenal and Brighton have an agreement for £50 million for Ben White. And Ben White was someone that was the club's top defensive target, and he is someone that really helped Brighton remain in the Premier League after it was the defensive record that allowed Brighton to stay in the Premier League. And Ben White's versatility is something that Mikel Arteta is very keen to bring to the club, as he's someone that can operate in the right centre back position. He can also operate as a right back, and he can also operate as a midfielder as well. For Mikel Arteta, he is someone that views Ben White as a long-term captain, a long-term plan, a long-term future at the club, and he is someone that really thinks that he could be at the top level and really help Arsenal regain their position in the top 4, in the top 6 places. And Ben White is someone that is going to really help Mikel Arteta when it comes to their defensive record and really be that long-term replacement to David Luiz. And Ben White will cost around £50 million as it has been agreed, and with the £250 million spending budget, I think with that £50 million going to Ben White, I think that is something that Mikel Arteta will be able to use very well moving in to the new season. So the next person on the list is Max Aarons, and Max Aarons is someone that Mikel Arteta does identify as a Hector Bellerin replacement, and Hector Bellerin looks very likely to leave the club after it. It looks very likely that Inter Milan are very interested in signing Hector Bellerin as their Achraf Hakimi replacement, and Hector Bellerin could go in the region of £21 million to Inter Milan. And Max Aarons is someone that has been seen as a priority target to fill those boots from Hector Bellerin, as he is someone that is very young. He's only 21 years old, and it's still been a surprise that no big club has made a move for Max Aarons, as he already has had 1 year of Premier League experience with Norwich City, and he's won 2 championship titles as well, as he now regains his position back into the Premier League with Norwich, and hopefully he will be able to impress further in the new season, but hopefully in different shirt in the form of Arsenal's. And Arsenal will need that replacement, as they do look very short in that right back area, because we still don't know where Callum Chambers' future lies. Does it lie at the club, or does it lie out elsewhere? And when it comes to Cedric Soares, he's someone that's been more or less seen as the right back backup, as he was even very lightly being used, as he was seen as the replacement to rather Callum Chambers at the understudy and the number 2. So Max Aarons could be another addition for £25 million. So the next person on the list is Aaron Ramsdale, and talks for Aaron Ramsdale are set to continue, and that's a deal Arsenal want to push through. Even though it's a deal that Arsenal fans do think is a bit too expensive, and it's a deal that they think is not necessary, as there are other positions to be filled, but Mikel Arteta looks very keen alongside Edu to sign Aaron Ramsdale as a suitable goalkeeper. But it's already been reported that the Gunners have seen 2 bids rejected by Sheffield United for Aaron Ramsdale, and also do want to bring in the England international to provide competition for BERND LENO, but it could cost over £30 million. Aaron Ramsdale is someone that fills that goalkeeper position for Arsenal, is the main reason because of his ability to be a homegrown player, and he's someone that could even challenge BERND LENO, because we still don't know where BERND LENO's future lies. Does it lie at the club, or does it lie elsewhere? Because there have been various reports suggesting BERND LENO's future, some saying that it remains at the club, some saying that he will gain a new contract, some saying that he will be leaving for a fee. So BERND LENO for me is someone that Mikel Arteta does see as needing replacement, and he does see Aaron Ramsdale, someone that, remember, has been in 2 different clubs, and both those clubs have been relegated in Bournemouth and Sheffield United, but Mikel Arteta does want to sign him for over £30 million. So the next person on the list is Yves Bissouma, and this is a signing that Mikel Arteta does want to sign, but doesn't prioritise currently due to the other positions that he wants to sign. But this is a position that Arsenal fans really want to see Yves Bissouma play in, because he is someone that is very good defensively. He is someone alongside Ben White that helped Brighton remain in the Premier League due to their defensive prowess, and Yves Bissouma is someone that has the ability to really be a top level midfielder, learn from the likes of Thomas Partey, and build a very good relationship alongside each other, as he does have good relationships on the pitch with Arsenal, with the likes of Nicola Pepe and Gabriel Magalhaes. And Yves Bissouma for me is a huge Arsenal fan. He does want to impress every single game and really impress those Arsenal fans. But Brighton may be reluctant to sell Yves Bissouma, given the fact that they've already agreed a deal for Ben White in the region of £50 million. And Yves Bissouma could be valued around £40 million by Brighton, even though due to other sources such as Transfermarkt, he is in the region of £20 to £25 million. Brighton will demand more, as he is a key player for the club, and also will need to splash the cash to sign Yves Bissouma. But there are other positions that Mikel Arteta is looking at. So right now the talks regarding Yves Bissouma has slowed down, but is available for £40 million. So the final person on the list is Houssem Aouar, and Houssem Aouar is a transfer that Arsenal fans do want to see, as someone that needs to be a very good creative midfielder, as Mikel Arteta and Edu are still prioritising another central midfielder to complement Thomas Partey, to even change their formation, to even probably play something like a Man City or a Liverpool's formation, with a defensive midfielder with two attacking midfielders ahead of them. And in the form of Houssem Aouar, we have a player that is one of the names in the fray, but also yet to reignite their interest following two bids last summer. And he is someone that is much cheaper than he was last season. He was valued around £50 million, but this time he's valued at around £25 million, and that's something that Mikel Arteta should be able to afford if that £250 million spending spree is correct, or with a deal looking like £100 million is something that Mikel Arteta could be spending. I think the players that we have mentioned is something that it should be viable if you have player sales, like we just talked about HECTOR, BELLERIN, but LENO. Those are players that could be sold to even bring more cash and really help Mikel Arteta in that creativity department and other departments as well, moving into the new season. And Houssem Aouar for me is someone that is a really good addition, someone that could rotate well with the Emile Smith role, or also play in a sort of a number 8 sort of role in Mikel Arteta's team. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.